Did you know that Cinderella's story has been told in over 500 different versions around the world? But tonight, we're diving into a magical twist on this timeless fairy tale. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss the magic. In a faraway kingdom, there lived a kind and hopeful girl named Cinderella. Despite her humble life and the cruelty of her stepmother and stepsisters, she never let go of her dreams. Little did she know, her life was about to change in the most magical way, proving that kindness and belief in oneself can transform even the darkest days. Cinderella lived in a grand yet cold house where her stepmother and stepsisters treated her like a servant. They demanded she clean, cook, and serve them from dawn to dusk. Every day she dreamed of freedom and happiness, longing to escape the loneliness that surrounded her. One day, a royal messenger arrived with exciting news. A grand ball was to be held at the palace, and every eligible maiden was invited. Cinderella's heart leaped with joy. This was her chance to experience magic, even if just for a night. But her cruel stepmother sneered. "You? Attend the ball, not in those rags." Cinderella was heartbroken, but she didn't lose hope. As the night of the ball arrived, Cinderella sat alone in the garden, her tears glistening like stars. Suddenly, a soft light surrounded her, and a warm, kind voice spoke. "Why are you crying, my dear?" It was her fairy godmother. With a flick of her wand, the fairy godmother turned a pumpkin into a gleaming carriage, mice into gallant horses, and Cinderella's tattered dress into a gown shimmering like the moon. On her feet were sparkling glass slippers. "But remember," said the fairy godmother, "the spell will break at midnight. Make the most of your time." Cinderella couldn't believe her eyes. Her dream had come true. She stepped into the carriage, her heart racing with excitement and wonder. When Cinderella entered the grand ballroom, all eyes turned to her, including Prince Charming's. She moved with grace, and the prince couldn't take his eyes off her. They danced as if the world had vanished around them, lost in each other's presence. But as the clock struck midnight, the magic began to fade. Cinderella gasped, realizing she had to leave. She ran, her glass slipper slipping off as she hurried down the palace steps. The prince picked up the slipper, vowing to find the mysterious girl who had stolen his heart. The next day, the prince searched the kingdom, using the glass slipper to find Cinderella. When he arrived at her house, the stepmother tried to hide her, but the slipper fit perfectly. Cinderella's dreams came true as she reunited with the prince, proving that hope, resilience, and a touch of magic can change your life.